So guys, some of you have asked me if Manny Pacquiao was to fight Errol Spence or Terence Crawford, can he win those fights? And a lot of you have kind of been, of late, have been very skeptical. There's some of you that love Manny so much where there's no objectivity. It's just like Manny will win. I get that because you like Manny Pacquiao and he's a massive fan. You're a massive fan of him. But there's also some Manny Pacquiao fans that actually just credit Manny Pacquiao for wanting to take those fights, because I feel like there's some of you that actually a bit fearful, and some of you are not that confident that he's going to beat Spence or Crawford. I've seen many comments in the comment section where they seem to be a bit skeptical, like, I rate Manny for taking this fight at this age. I'm not sure if he can win. I'm not confident he's going to win. I just respect him so much for wanting to take this fight, and I hope he can win. Just comments like that, and I think, wow, that there is a bit of worry there. And I think if those fights were to be made, I think what we'll see with a lot of Manny fans is that they'll be worried, because I think they wouldn't want to see him lose against Terence Crawford or Errol Spence. They wouldn't want to see him lose. They wouldn't want to see him go out on that way, and I don't feel that he deserves to. But what I will say is that Manny shouldn't fight both of them. Manny Pacquiao should let them two fight first and then fight the winner. Two of them, listen, those two are great fighters. Irrespective of what you think, it's too difficult for Manny at this age now to fight both of them and beat both of them, because both those fights are going to have a lot of wear and tear on his body, because they're good fighters. It's going to be a tough fight. We saw with Thurman, it was a very tough fight. Errol Spence, someone like that, is going to be a very, very tough fight, very grueling physical fight. We know how Errol Spence fight. He comes forward and he's very tough, and he can take a punch as well. That's a very tough fight. Terence Crawford probably is not as physically as strong, but still it's a tough fight, and he's going to land shots on Manny. So I feel that he should only fight one of them. He should fight the winner. And do I think he can win that fight against the winner of both of them? Absolutely. Absolutely. But I don't think, if he was to fight Errol Spence, right, I think, and then if he fights both of them, just say if he fights Errol Spence, beats Errol Spence, I just think automatically at his age, he's not going to be able to beat the next guy, because I just feel that fight's going to take something away from him at his age. In his prime, yes, beats both of them, but right now, I don't feel that he should go down the route of fighting Spence and then going into a Crawford fight. I just think the fight might take too much out of him at this age. I think he should let them two fight and then fight the winner, and I think he's more than capable, even at 41, of winning that fight. Don't get me wrong, he'll probably be underdog. He won't be the favourite. But you have to give yourself, as Manny Pacquiao, at your age, you still want to compete at the top, giving yourself the best chance. And he's in a position where he's on the throne. He doesn't need to be dictated by Spence or Crawford. They need him more than he needs them. They want him for his name, for the money that he's going to bring. They want him. So Manny Pacquiao can dictate things. So Manny Pacquiao shouldn't just jump in. But the thing is with Manny, he's never been like that. He's never been like that. Oh, let them two fight it out, then I'll fight the winner. That's what he should do. But will he do that? I don't know. That's what he should do. If he's got a team behind him, that's what they should do, because Manny Pacquiao's never been undisputed champion. That's a big achievement that he's never achieved. That's when like Crawford's been undisputed champion. That's a big achievement in the sport of boxing, to hold all the belts, right? He has an opportunity to do that. He needs to make and he can put himself in a great position where there's only 3 champions right now. If Crawford and Spence fighting each other, then there'd be 2 champions. He fights the winner of that fight. All of a sudden, he's undisputed champion, and I don't think any of us, whoever that winner is, yes, Manny might be an underdog, but none of us will doubt that he might. I've stopped doubting Manny Pacquiao. He's a freak. He proved that in the Thurman fight. It's not out of his reach to beat one of them to become undisputed champion as well, because I think what they've showed in their fights, that they're vulnerable. And actually, before the fights that they've had recently and the Manny defeating Thurman, I would have said Manny loses to both of them. I was quite convinced that I don't think he can beat them at this age. But actually now I think Manny can. I think Manny can beat Spence and Crawford. But he needs to be smart about it. That's what I think. But leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to like, share, and I'll see you guys in the next video.